The price of the Liechtenstein crypto asset exchange is going up and up and up, and we are wondering why. Who is buying here? Let's have a look at the data that most people are not looking at. This is the rally I'm talking about. We are up 60% in the last week alone. We are currently at 26 cents. And in the last month, we went up by almost 160%. Now, we've had our roller coaster rides with this token in the past, massive pumps and dumps. But what's good about this, the price chart looks very similar to the market cap chart. In other words, there's not a lot of token inflation. According to CoinMarketCap, 81% of all of supply is already circulating, and I don't even see any inflation when looking at the blockchain. LCX is a centralized exchange in Liechtenstein, which is a tax haven within Europe. So formally, Liechtenstein is not a member of the EU, but it has trade agreements with all countries within the EU, and there's an unlimited number of shell companies registered over there to save tax. Now here's something that will put off a lot of people. LCX has a strong tie with the World Economic Forum. They go that far to put a quote on their website. And that might give us a first hint for that rally. There was recently the meeting of the World Economic Forum in Davos. So it was held from the 15th to the 19th of January. The price in anticipation of that meeting went up by more than 30%, but now the rally can even continue. Why is that? Who is buying here? Let's have a look at the social metrics, and also let's have a look at the blockchain metrics. Let's see, is small retail buying here, or are this the large whales that know something that we don't? Here's the number of Telegram followers of the LCX channel. That's interestingly enough changing around since the middle of September. We rarely see charts changing like this. It's either growing or shrinking. Here we've seen a turnaround. Let's have a look at the number of Google searches. Also, this went up quite a bit since November of this year. It goes in similar waves as the price does. Here's LCX relative to Ethereum. So this is the LCX price divided by the Ethereum price. And the reason why we look at this is because we want to get outperformance over Ethereum, right? The reason to get into altcoins in the first place is to get more performance. We take on more risk. We should get more performance. And so the relative valuation is really what matters. If Bitcoin goes up, if Ethereum goes up, then the altcoins go up as well, and vice versa. So the US dollar valuation isn't that helpful. Now this chart is nice because it shows us where potential floors are. It also shows us potential resistances that had just been broken. So LCX was never that expensive relative to Ethereum in its entire lifetime. And again, I think that's only possible because the token inflation is pretty much non-existent. Now here's something ironic. LCX is its own exchange, but the token itself is not traded the most on that exchange. Most trading actually happens on Coinbase. 60% of all of trading volume in the last 24 hours to be more exact. But what's also nice is that we still have trading on-chain. 12% of trading happens on Uniswap. And that's why we can look at the on-chain data and we can segregate between the small wallets and the large whale wallets. What are those people doing? This tool is available to the premium members. So it's thebitcoinstrader.com. That's the link down below if you want to get access to the tool. And on the left side, we've got the number of wallets that hold at least 1,000 LCX tokens. So at the current price, that's $277. For the chart in the middle, we go at 10x from that. So that's now $2,700. On the right side, we've got the whales. That's $27,000 worth of the token. It's quite a lot of wallets like this, almost 1,000 wallets with that much of an investment. Now those are very, very long-term charts. They're starting in March of 2019. Let's just have a look at what's happening in the last 30 days. That's the charts over here. Small retail continues to buy. Medium-sized retail can't really decide. And the big whales are selling. They are reducing in numbers. So the smart money is leaving here, unfortunately. Because this is how I fundamentally see crypto, right? Crypto is a game of luck and skill. And over time, if you trade for often enough, the money moves from the people that are not so skilled to the people that are more skilled. So the edge materializes over time. So the people that have most money also tend in aggregate to make the better calls. And those people are currently selling. So am I buying LCX with that information? I personally have to stay away. I don't like this chart. I also don't like that we are relatively speaking to Ethereum already quite expensive. I also don't like the massive volatility, how this can pump and dump, and we are historically at quite a pump. I also don't like that the recent rally might be driven by the World Economic Forum, and that meeting has just finished. And so the attention on the token might drop from here. I hope that I'm wrong. I don't have a crystal ball, and making these bearish kind of videos, those negative videos, are of course not necessarily the things that give the thumbs up. And I'm simply just sharing my honest opinion, and I think there's currently better opportunities out there. If it's your first time here, feel free to subscribe. I publish videos regularly. A like would be very much appreciated as well. It helps the channel grow. There's also a free Telegram. Link is down below.